Hey, how are you? We're gonna do our week 2 of our August flip through. I hope you're super excited. I hope your August has been off to a great start. We're gonna talk about the Laurel Denise Scout. This is the 2026 planner. And we are obviously in the month of August. We have some stickers to apply and some sticky notes. And I hope you are enjoying these flip throughs. So if you do, leave me a comment or like it or subscribe. I appreciate your help growing this because this is really just getting started. So Unfiltered Jeni is all about sharing things that I just truly love or have had some issues with and share my experiences through that because we have enough filters in our life that we need people that can honestly show up and share truths. So this is Unfiltered Jeni. Hey, how are you? We are going to get into the flip through for the second week of August and how I use my Laurel Denise Scout throughout the week. And actually, before we do that, we need to flip to September and put several things on our calendar. So I'm going to just add these down here. Technically, I could add these kind of here. Got some stuff happening for BSF. Okay, so September's set. We're going to flip back to August. So speaking of just kind of an overview, I, on Monday, woke up and felt like honestly, I was doing a breathing treatment and just kind of spending time with God and the Holy Spirit. And I really felt like the Holy Spirit said, I want you to challenge yourself. And this was over here starting on the 10th. I want you to challenge yourself and do a 10-minute workout every single day this week for Pure Barre. So here's the thing. When I do a workout with Pure Barre, which is kind of my go-to, just kind of pastime exercise. It's just the best way for me to get movement in. I'm only doing about 10 minutes, maybe 20 on a really good day. So that's more than I typically do. And I was like kind of wrestling with it if you've ever been there. And I was like, okay, fine. Not really okay, fine, but I was like, okay, let's take this on. So I started to do some stickers here instead of waiting till today because I just wanted to make sure. But every single day I got in 10 minutes. Today has been busy. So today I opted for a walk. That way I could at least get some time in. So the doggy and I got some time in we got our walk in today. And then, but for the last 4 days, I have been doing Pure Barre for my 10 minutes. And yesterday or the day before, I even did it outside on the deck. So if you're following some of my other social channels, that is showing on there. So let me grab my pen actually. And then I also so I got 10 minutes in, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And then today I think was like about 12 minutes. And then I also did a weigh-in yesterday. It was like 2:11:40. I did one on Tuesday and it was 2:10:05. So I also wonder if we need to get a new scale, but here nor there right now. Let's see. Also, okay, I can't remember. But that is where we're kind of at so far here in August. Oh, today I actually had I had a networking event that I went to for Be Tactile, and that was really good. If we met, it was so awesome to meet you. I think I do have that in here. Yep, here it is. It's right here. I didn't go to Michael's. We'll get there later. I did this though. That was awesome. Okay, so here's my leftover grocery list from last week. We're gonna just put it back here where it was. I kind of kept this week light in my schedule. I again have been dealing with some effects of wildfires from states that are nearby, and I'm still kind of figuring stuff out with my planner as I'm going through it. Even though I started this last month, this month, that's just where we're at. So I wanted to do some note cards for Farmasi to make note cards because I do a coffee with Jeni on another channel. And it's really important for me to be able to not only share the product, not only share, that I enjoy it, but I want to share the education and the nutrition and why it's beneficial for your body. So I finally started making note cards. I actually didn't get note cards started until over here. So I just want to make a note of that while we go through my flip through. Okay, so I did and then I also did some trainings that same day. Okay, and then, ooh, that. Back it down. So I said, of course. So I did that, and lo and behold, they still carry it. I don't know why I couldn't find it online. She gave me the name of the product that they call that cardstock paper and like the serial number, if you will, to type it in. So that was a huge win this week, to be honest. And then I um, I also completed this other task over here for Wednesday, but I wanted to send some thank you cards to the folks at Radio Talking Book Service for that lovely interview I had the opportunity to do last week. So we did that. And then I also got all the pieces adhesive for the October box, which are phenomenal. Besides that cardstock, I still need to pick up. And then the last thing I really need to do for those boxes to go out the door is for the braille identifier pieces on all the pieces to go on, which is a little tedious. It does take a little time, but I absolutely love being able to do that. And then in between some of the tactile work, I did work on those note cards for Farmasi for the chicory coffee. If you have any questions about that, let me know. I actually love the flavor and the less caffeine in that. And if you know me at all, I've always been a 2+ cup of coffee person for, well, at least 5 years. And then while I was doing some adhesive on the tactile pieces, I went ahead and watched some trainings, which is really good. I've been wanting to do this since I think June. I have it in here somewhere. Okay, not June, but I didn't touch trainings at all in July besides our weekly trainings. So we got trainings done, which is awesome. And actually, what we're going to do, we're going to grab this sticky note here and move it to this upcoming week in August. All right, got that there. Whoopsies, can't see that. And then yesterday I ended up not attending this, so I need to grab the rewatch link. I need to come back and handle that today. And then today I got to attend my very first Creative Mornings gathering here at the Omaha chapter or group. It was so good. It was at the Lawrenson Gardens and I had a great time. I think there's a couple connections that came out of that for Be Tactile. So stay tuned and we'll have to chat more about that later. But it was a really great event. So you're connected to Creative Mornings or Creative Mornings in Omaha. Thank you so much for all the work that you do with that. And here we are for today. So the other thing that I need to come in and do our little spots right here to mark where we did our nutrition and our chicory coffee and all the fun sort of things like that. So, you know what? I closed this. Okay, we're doing all this. Okay, so from the 10th through the 14th, we worked out. Let me also grab. I need to get a better pair of tweezers, but these will work. Okay, so movement. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to give ourselves a big old green heart for accomplishing that goal that the Holy Spirit gave us to work out right there. Kind of just like a extra credit sort of. We did it, which is really awesome. Okay, we weighed in on the 11th. And again, weighing in is not a huge goal for me. Actually, is that right? Yeah, okay. We weighed in on the 11th and then we weighed in on the 14th. No, the 13th. But it just kind of helps me see where I'm at, especially as a woman, as my body fluctuates and changes and all the things. I didn't take vitamins this morning because it was a little hectic this morning. I thought it was going to rain. I originally thought the event was outside, so I wasn't sure if I was going to go. And then I decided to go, so I had to get the dog taken care of. It all worked out, and I'm super glad that I went. But it was just kind of like, oh, am I going to go? Am I not going to go? Oh, what do I need to do? So I need to take my vitamins still today. So for the moment, we're going to leave it off. I did do chicory coffee every day besides today also. One, they had coffee at the event. And I also added some time to my cramped schedule this morning because when I was out with the dog, I was thirsty, honestly. And I should have grabbed water and I didn't. So I bought coffee, which is honestly a luxury for me. So but we didn't get to our chicory coffee this morning for coffee with Jeni. So I do daily coffee with Jeni and I just kind of talk about whatever's on my mind on another platform. So if you are interested in hanging out daily morning with me, let me know and I comment coffee with Jeni in the comments and I will get you information for that. But we did get KK a walk today. So we're going to give ourselves a green heart for that. Perfect. feel pretty good about myself for this week. I feel like I got some stuff accomplished. Not a, huge, spectacular list of things done, but I attended a networking meeting. And let me tell you, I haven't done one of those in honestly a good solid 2 years. So we're going to count it as good. Oh, I want to write in here that I did do bar every day this week, though. Or say 12-minute walk. Okay. Well, I hope you've had fun with this. I am thinking that for next year, I'm going to grab a planner from Laurel Denise just for fitness. I'm considering, I think I'm considering a small Valerie because it's fun, it's cute. I only need it for fitness and health kind of tracking stuff. And why not? So, until next week, I hope you have an exceptional month of August as it continues to go. If you have kids, I hope everything is going well for them transitioning back to school. And we will see you on this next week to talk about what week 3 looks like for our planner. Have a good one. And until then, remember today is a great day to have a great day.